What about if we hunt you? What about if I hunt you and I kill you and I skin you and I eat you?
Well, the thing is, well, I mean,
I'm bigger and stronger than you. How about I hunt you because you're smaller than me?
Well,
How about
well,
the might make? Does might make right? Does might make right because you can do it? Because you can do it to animals?
No, because I need the protein and I use every bit of the animal.
Can you get protein? Where else can you get protein? Where do you think I'll get my protein?
Well, from plants, I imagine.
So you can get from plants, right?
Animals are killed when they do the planting.
Who eats the majority of plants?
You know, like avocado plants. You know how many rodents?
Mate, you watch too much Piers Morgan, mate. You want to watch some like proper people like Joey Armstrong, Tash Peterson.
Mate, it's like, you know how many animals are killed to knock down the acres for planting? Do you know how many trees?
Why do they do it? Where do all them plants go?
What do you mean, where do all the plants?
You're saying that they deforest all the Amazon forest. Where do they go? No, they stay
here.
here.
Agriculture.
Yeah.
Knock down loads of woodland, which kills loads of innocent animals.
What is the leading cause of deforestation?
Well, farming probably.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
farming, but
so you can't use that argument to keep hurting animals.
Oh, mate, I don't.
You can't use it. You're deflecting all over it. But you hurt animals. You hunt animals. You just said you hunt. Hang on, beforehand. Hang on, don't run away, mate. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. A minute ago, you were saying to me, I hunt them, I kill them, and all this sort of stuff, right? But then you're all sort of like.
No, so I eat every part of it. I think it's respect. That would not be
You can't respect someone all the time you're shooting them.
What do you mean? So, well, look, there's a Native American up there, right? Like doing that, right? Doing his Native Americanism. That's part of their culture. They hunt to use every bit of the animal, so it's not wasting any animal.
So culture dictates you to hurt animals, so you're going to continue to do it.
Well, I think it's respectful. I do. I think it's part of it.
How can you respectfully take the life of someone who doesn't want to die?
Well, it's like if you kill a fox, right? If you kill a fox, it kills sheep in Wales, right? They take from farmers' livelihoods. So then when you go up there and you're killing rabbits and foxes, you're eating them, so you're not wasting them. But they're destroying the farmers' vegetables, carrots, everything that they sell to provide. So
all this is real weak excuses for stopping to hurt animals. You can live vegan and stop hurting animals, but you're using things like foxes eating carrots or foxes, like whatever. These are all nonsense excuses when you come down to it. Do you truly believe that these excuses are legitimate reasons to keep hurting animals? You're in a position of power, you could smile and laugh, but there's a victim. You're killing people. You're killing animals. You just said you hunt animals. What's the moral difference between a human and an animal? Why can we do it to animals and why can't we do it to humans?
Well, I guess because we feel more.
You feel more?
We feel more.
You don't think that animals feel pain?
Well,
you don't think that animals suffer?
Well, I think we're apex predators though, aren't we?
Doesn't matter, that's irrelevant. Whether you're an apex predator or not, you can live with not hurting animals, so why would you not choose to?
I'm done with got things to do.
But why would you not choose to?
Because I enjoy meat, I love it.
You enjoy it. Now this is the truth.
I love it.
So all the other bullshit before that,
it tastes terrible and I love eating meat.
All the other bullshit nonsense about foxes and farmers, that was all rubbish. You like the taste of it.
Yeah.
That's no way you're a good enough excuse to keep hurting animals. No way.
I think it's my life choice, isn't it?
Let me say, I like raping. I like the feeling of sex, so I'm going to rape women. I like it. Don't care what your opinion is. What about I like I like child trafficking. It's morally wrong. You just said, yeah?
Yeah, it's morally
I think that killing animals is morally wrong. Why is killing animals not morally wrong?
That's a completely different point.
Why? It's an injustice. It's an injustice.
And child trafficking.
There's a victim to my desire. Same as there's a victim to your desire. Your desire is you like the sensory taste pleasure, yeah?
Oh, I love it. I love taste.
Now, there's a victim involved with your sensory taste pleasure. Same as the example I gave you, there's a victim involved in my sensory taste pleasure. But you're now telling me that mine's immoral, but yours is moral.
Right,
but you can't tell me why it's moral.
Right, it's my birthday, so I'm going out.
Why is it moral?
So I can't be asked to keep debating.
Because you know you're in a corner and you've got no way out of it.
I just love meat. I'm going to keep eating meat. I'm sorry.
It's good for you. Listen, there's always a small percent.
Your choice. I'm not stop you eating the meat. I don't stop.
Of course, because I don't have a victim. You have a victim. You have a victim. You're the oppressor. It's easy for you. You can walk away, but there's victims with your blood in your hands, and there's always a small percentage of people who are just don't care. There's always going to be a small percent of people.
I think the majority of people don't care, though. I think
no, you're wrong. The majority of people do care.
If I want to eat meat, I'll eat meat. If you want to eat plants, you eat plants.
And if I want to rape women, I'll just go rape women.
Yeah, but it's completely different. You say that like
there's a victim. There's a victim for a sensory pleasure. What's the difference?
It's a massive difference.
There's a victim and there's a sensory pleasure.
But you're saying raping women is the same as eating a steak.
I'm saying that both of these scenarios, scenarios has a victim and a sensory pleasure. Psychopaths, mate, animal abusers. Always, when you put people in a corner, when it comes down to drawing analogies within injustices, they just think that the analogy you give them is crazy. The reality of the analogy I gave him was raping a woman involves a sensory pleasure and a victim. He was telling me that killing an animal gave him the sensory pleasure of taste. But when you align the two analogies, apparently my one's weird and it doesn't fit because his brain automatically is like starting to be triggered and sort of trying to avoid the fact that actually if you logically think about the analogies, they're exactly the same. But he wants to continue to do what he wants to do, regardless of the victim. But there's always a small percent of people who just don't care, and that was an example of it.